It's December 1st, which means we're exactly 2 months away from the first votes being cast in the 2016 presidential election on February 1st in the Iowa caucuses. So it seems like a good day to step back and ask who's hot right now in that crowded Republican primary field. Well, two guys I think bear watching right now. One is Governor Christie of New Jersey, and the second one is Senator Ted Cruz of Texas. Why do I pick out those two guys? Well, I think they're both starting to move, and maybe at the right time. Whether it's enough or not, we'll see. But in the case of Christie, he was fading away, it seemed, just a few weeks ago, but he's found his voice in a couple of issues that work for him really well. One was, oddly enough, and somewhat to the surprise of people, the subject in New Hampshire of heroin addiction, a problem that has grown in importance there and is on the minds of lots of voters. He's found a good way to talk about that as somebody who has been a tough prosecutor, but who also wants treatment, not just penalties for drug abusers. And perhaps more importantly, the Paris terrorist attacks a couple of weeks ago have allowed Christie to find a voice on an issue that he's been talking about for a while, which is fighting terrorism, former prosecutor in New Jersey who actually prosecuted terrorist cases. And he's spoken as a tough and knowledgeable person on the subject of terrorism, which has risen up voters' lists. Culmination over the weekend, he got the endorsement of the Manchester Union Leader, an important paper in New Hampshire. Ted Cruz, I think that he's moving in Iowa where his strength among evangelical voters, something I write about in the Capital Journal column today, is working to his benefit. He's been in second place in the last two statewide Iowa polls, just behind Donald Trump. I think that's a sign that a lot of the work he's been doing under the radar screen over the last year or so, particularly with evangelicals and also with Tea Party members, may be finally coming to the surface. So at this point, lots of people to watch, but two new ones to watch, I think, just in terms of where they're moving now, Ted Cruz and Christie.